Florida is an equitable distribution state with a starting presumption that marital assets and liabilities should be divided equally. Florida courts begin from a position of equal division and require justification for any departure from that equal split based on enumerated statutory factors. Florida's marital assets broadly include all assets acquired during the marriage, regardless of title. Interspousal gifts, assets acquired with marital funds, and the enhancement of separate property through marital effort or investment may all be subject to equitable division. Florida's separate property protections. Assets clearly established as premarital, inherited, or received as gifts from third parties are non-marital and not subject to division, unless they've been commingled so completely that their non-marital character is lost. For creditors, Florida presents both opportunities and significant challenges due to its exceptional debtor protections. Florida's unlimited homestead exemption is constitutionally protected and one of the strongest debtor protections in the country. A Florida homeowner's primary residence is completely exempt from forced sale by creditors regardless of value. A $10 million beachfront home is just as protected as a $200,000 starter home. This exemption makes real estate enforcement essentially impossible against the primary residence. Tenancy by the entirety. Florida has very strong tenancy by the entirety protections for married couples. Real property, bank accounts, and other assets held as tenancy by the entirety cannot be reached by the individual creditors of either spouse. Wage garnishment in Florida. Florida is particularly restrictive for wage garnishment. Only head of household wages are fully exempt. For non-head of household debtors, the federal limits apply. For head of household debtors, which includes most Florida debtors with dependents, wages are generally fully exempt unless the debtor has agreed to wage garnishment in writing. These strong protections make bank levy and business asset investigation particularly important enforcement strategies in Florida. People Locator skip tracing identifies Florida debtor assets outside the homestead and employment, business interests, non-homestead real estate, investment accounts. Visit peoplelocatorskiptracing.com to place your order.